Well, looks like it's been a month, and I apologize. Hope you guys are doing extremely well and healthy. Um, you may be wondering, like, yo, where the hell did you go? um, reason why I haven't uploaded too much is because mentally I've been like all over the place, and life kind of got in the way of that, and I've been just all over the place. There's just been a lot of stuff going on. One, I went to a nice museum with my sister for her birthday celebration, so that's gonna be great. Um, and as of late, I haven't really been like playing really anything like crazy. Um, and as you can see from the footage you're seeing, yeah, I actually have been playing Evil Dead, and it's been actually really fun to play this game again. I just really wish the game didn't fall the way it did. I still love the core gameplay of Evil Dead. It's still fun. I have been playing Marvel Rivals as well. Yeah, and I'm still playing video games, but it's just been like the main reason why I've been absent too is just because I just don't really have a main game on the channel. And the reason why is just because of the fact that games just come and go as they want. They randomly don't. Like, here's the thing, like when you have like a main game you want to cover, and you try to cover for as long as you can, or how long the game shall live, it just becomes a problem to where like the devs just shit the bed every time. And I've just been all over the place trying to figure out where do I go. And I've also been looking for a job, so I've kind of been pausing that. Like, I've tried to like make videos, but something like in my head was just like telling me to stop, because I just didn't know what I was doing, and I was stressing out, like, because I wasn't sure if people were still gonna watch me do videos. I wasn't sure if people were still gonna like mess with my content too much, or whatever I was doing. And it's just become a problem to where I'm just like, man, I really don't have a game to cover. But you may be asking, why don't you just do more Marvel Rivals content? Well, the problem with Marvel Rivals is that it's still a fun game, without a question, but right now, in the current state of Season 2, the devs really just kind of don't know what they're doing in the sense of balancing, because they kind of just overtune or just like over nerf everything, and it kind of just makes me not want to play it. For instance, like, they buffed Moon Knight so much that I'm just like, what are they doing? Because the character needed a nerf rather than buffs, and they buffed him in this season. And right now, for me, he's ruining the game, because it's just not fun going up against him. And the meta right now is Emma Frost joined the game. Really strong tank character. She can be sort of obnoxious to go against, but she's still a fun character to use. I mean, I can't even really play her, because it's just the fact of the matter of she's like just getting picked every game before I have a chance to even select her as a character. So I've not really been playing her too much, but playing against her and with her on a team is like kind of ridiculous when you have a character that's really strong. And for me, I've kind of just been on the up and up in the sense of time, because I'm just like, the balancing, and then everything else has kind of just been a shit show. So I've kind of been on the edge on Marvel Rivals, really, because I'm not sure if you guys want to see that. But the realistic way of me going away for a bit, or for like a month of not uploading, is kind of like, I kind of realized that I really don't have a main game to cover, because there's so much like variety involved. So pretty much I'm just going to upload whatever I feel like is worthy of content, or pretty much just something that I've been trying to have on the side, because for the longest time I've been battling, pretty much like ASIM games and hero shooters. Like, we tried it with Suicide Squad, but that game failed, unfortunately, because it did have a lot of potential, but they just pretty much just shit the bed with that. Evil Dead was fun for a while it lasted, but there's no more content coming to the game, but it's still fun to play at times. Now let's get into TCM. Now, understand if whenever that day comes, if the servers shut down for that game, you expect me to drop a really huge video on that, because I have a lot to say if that ever does happen, because the signs are there to me. I saw on Reddit recently they confirmed again that there's no level cap increase, and it just sent like this vein in my head to pop, because it's just like it's a joke, because it's like you want to keep players invested, because the comment said something, it was from one of the community representatives. They were like, oh well, a level cap increase was declined on the stream, and is not part of our plans. So that kind of just says to me, because I haven't played TCM since like last month, and it's been a month and 14 days, and I have no desire to go back to it unless something drastically does change, like quality of life updates, whatever. But only doing one update per month is just kind of a joke, and I just will not tolerate any toxic positivity being blown up my ass because people want to sit there and defend gun for fucking years and don't even see the bigger issues. So I haven't bothered with TCM because I just don't have the desire to, but I'm not going to force myself to play that game. I've been watching people play the game. I salute them to still playing it and still, covering it for what it is. But at this point, I just don't have that energy to continue to support that game or whatever. I mean, if something does drastically change where, they change their minds and say, yeah, we're going to do a level cap increase with in-game currency, I'll play the game again because I want to have fun. But, seeing my friends play it, they're having fun because of the PlayStation Plus thing happening for a month, and the new players are helping the game system. But right now, it's just not something I want to play for, because I want to play something to unlock in the game or earn currency or earn points. So the fact that they confirmed again there's no in-game or there's no level cap increase just kind of set me off from the game. So therefore, I don't have the desire to play it again, really. So at this point, I'm just kind of like, that's not really the game I want to cover for now, unless something drastically changes and they actually go back on their word and they actually try to help it. Now, at this point, it seems like to me they're gonna drop whatever they have left in the chamber and just probably make Rush Week the main focus, considering that, if you think realistically, like, what else are they going to add? We know the new Family and Victim have been leaked for, like, months before, so we don't know what they're going to do. Because after that, like, there's only going to be a certain amount of characters and skill points, and there's going to be a time where we're not even going to be able to even upgrade any more future characters, considering we only have limited skill points. So what happens if you add more characters and there's no skill points? So that's it. That's the end of that. And, with playing these other games, it's just a wrap up at this point. Is Marvel Rivals still popular? Absolutely, because they're going to be adding Ultron. They're going to be dropping more heroes and villains, more frequently. So that's actually decent. However, I just hope the balancing of the characters is, well balanced and everything is on the up and up. But, it's just a shame because, like, I used to love Dead by Daylight, but at the same time, it's like the Tokyo Killer came out, and I don't really have interest in playing that, fucking killer. So, not because, like, I hate the overall killer itself. I just don't have any interest because it just doesn't look interesting enough for me to play it. So, I mean, if I decide to upload videos on it, I might. But as of right now, I just don't know. But from what I said earlier about uploading whatever, I'm probably just gonna go at that and give it a try and see where that takes my channel, because I really want to grow on this and hopefully one day make this my full-time job. But right now I am struggling. So, we'll see what the future holds. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, real quick on TCM again. I don't know what's going on with that game. I just think it's sinking more and more, and I just don't want to even think of playing it right now unless, like, I was just really, really convinced enough to play it. But right now, I'm just over the game, if that makes sense. I took a long break from it. Probably have no desire to play it. But maybe more Marvel Rivals and maybe Evil Dead again. I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see where that goes, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have been safe and well, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Stay groovy.